Hey guys, and welcome to the Funky Kid Show live on this Sunday, the 28th of June. And as usual, we have a packed agenda, and let's see who's online. Hi, Onikaze and Jarek. Hi, how are you? And we'll give a couple of minutes, make sure we're on live on stream, the Twitch, the Periscope, which is also Twitter. Then we'll have YouTube Live and also Facebook Live. All right, let's have a look. Making sure everybody is online. Yeah. We are looking good. We're looking good. All right, so let's go ahead with the agenda. Let's see. Hey Mark, how's it going? Yes, it's another live show, June the 28th. Okay. All right, agenda. So on the 28th of June, we have news and updates as usual on our Funky Kit website as well as AMD 3D. And then we're going to do a topic on AIO CPU cooling and all AIO all in wonder. all in one, yes. All in one CPU cooler, which includes, of course, the radiator, the water block and pump, and of course the fans. And AIO cooling has been very popular ever since the CPUs have increased the high speed CPUs, which produce a lot of heat. So the cooling fans these days are not just a heat sink and fan. It's also AIO cooling. So we've got a couple of AIO cooling to show you, and of course then we'll show you how one of the projects we've been building, how it's mounted and so on. So we'll talk about that. And then of course rig builder, as usual. We want to get our you viewers and people on our show to use rig builder, our system configurator, thanks to Yao, my brother, who's actually been the architect of this whole platform to use the rig builder. And then we'll take a short break, a couple of minutes, and then of course then we'll do the usual mod of the week and a general chit chat after that of up and coming technologies and what's been happening on the news and things like that. And then of course our prize giveaway, live prize giveaway. We've got a couple of things to give away, including the mouse mat. Yes, we got a new one, Steel Legend mouse mat from Asrock. We got a couple of those to give away, and then we have the baseball caps and all sorts. So we'll figure out what we're going to give away. And then of course live prize give announcements on winners, if there's any. In fact, I think there's one happening this weekend. We'll do a live prize announcements, and then we'll wrap it up with next week's preview. All right, so let's get cracking and see what's happening on our website. So let me click over to our website page. Here we have the website page on our Funky Kit, and as you can see, we have the Hyperx Pulsefire Dart wireless RGB gaming mouse. So this one, I like this one. It's a wireless mouse, yes, using the Qi wireless charging, and it's amazing. Yeah, I like it. It's got RGB in it, and yeah, I do like the feel of it, the speed of it, and the accuracy. I do like it. It costs around about 500 Hong Kong dollar, US dollars about 79, around that. But uses the Qi wireless charging, and as you can see if you watch the video which I produced a couple of weeks ago, it's the complete set, wireless charging base and also the mouse, as well as the Cloud Flight S wireless headset, and this is the Hyperx range, and I really like it. Yeah, so we'll check out the unboxing on those that video. So that's the Hyperx Pulsefire Dart. We also reviewed the Asrock B550 Taichi motherboard. This one, we did the unboxing last week. This one is the B550 review, and I do like the design. In fact, the design is so good, the motherboard, the spec and the features. I'm thinking, should this be an X570? But the B550 from Asrock, the Taichi, it's so good. You can check out the video which I produced last week, and you can see why it's so good. The design, the quality, It's just amazing, the features that you get with it. So check out the video, check out the review on our website as well. And that's the Asrock B550 Taichi. And those are the two reviews that we had. Been pretty busy with the guys. So Bart has been reviewing a lot of stuff, as well as Chris. We have a couple of reviews next week on that, and I'll tell you more about that later on. And you can also check out some of the other reviews that we had, the Atom Core, the 850 power supply. There's also the Cougar X Pink Arena X Pink gaming mouse pad, and of course the Asrock B550 Taichi motherboard, and of course the Patriot Viper 4 Blackout series, a 64 gig set or memory kit. So yeah, those are the reviews on our Funky Kit website, and also make sure you check out the videos as well on our YouTube channel. All right, let's move on to the AMD 3D website. Let's have a look. Here we have some news about the PlayStation bug bounty program. So if you're one of those lucky guys who can find a bug, then Sony's launching a bug bounty program, so you can win some money regarding some bugs. So let's have a look. Oh, here you go. So here's your reward. So if it's a PlayStation Network and it's a critical bug, you get $3,000. Wow, look at that. On the PlayStation 4, you can get up to $50,000. Wow. Depending on the critical stage of your bugs, then you have different price ranges. But yeah, if you're into that, then of course you can check out the bug program from Sony. All right. Let's go back then, have a look. There's also news on the Marvel's Avengers game. PlayStation 5 will support that. The Last of Us breaks records. Yeah. If any of you guys played The Last of Us Part 2, it's broken a lot of records. Yeah, I do like this game. Yeah, it's one of those kind of survival game, like, you know, and very gruesome, but yeah, do like that. There's also this news about Threadripper, the 3990X with 128 threads, a 64 core processor. So we've actually saw one of those at the CES show earlier this year, and you're probably thinking, why the hell would anyone use a 64 core processor? What's the point? Is there any point in having one of those? Well, some guys actually use one of these then to do a video render. Yeah, so you can see 64 core processor with 128 threads. Look at that, crazy. And there's a little short video. You can check out that video on our website. And then moving on, this other news, EA have actually announced their 10-year partnership with La Liga. So EA Sports, so expect FIFA to be continuing with lots and lots of new updates and games and so on with that. The Xbox spokesman or spokesperson, Phil Spencer, he's very confident that the Xbox X Series X will beat the PS5. We'll see come holiday season, which incidentally will actually be launching both the PS5 and Xbox Series X. So we'll see. Then the Ryzen 39 or 3900 XT, the 3900 XT, that's only like 5% more faster than the 3900X. So I'm not sure if AMD will be phasing out the 3900X or any of the X series, but replacing them with XT series. So we'll see. The price for the 3900 XT is around about $499, which pretty expensive, but it's targeted at the higher end, and you know, with Intel launching the 10th generation processor, I think it's about the right price for what you're actually getting. 16 cores, so not bad for that price. Oh, sorry, not 16 cores, 12 cores, 24 threads. It's the 1950X is the 16 core. All right, so that's happening with that's all the stuff that's happening in the AMD 3D. So check out the website for news, reviews regarding anything AMD, whether it's PlayStation, whether it's Xbox, of course AMD, Ryzen, and Radeon, things like that. So that's what's happening on AMD 3D. And then Funky Kit website, check out all our reviews. Also check out our YouTube channel as well for all the videos. All right. Let's go back to the agenda and we'll talk about AIO. So AIO, yes, guys, AIO all in one. So I've got a couple of AIOs to show you. This one is the Enemax Aquafusion. This is a 120 millimeter version, so this is a compact one. In fact, I'll show you the video later on showing you how I mounted this. This one is a compact version for mini builds, mini systems, so quite nice. And we also have this one. I'll do a sneak peek. There's a NDA on it, but I'll do a quick flash. Okay, it's a Lian Galahad 240 millimeter all-in-one. So I think this is one of the first ones that Lian has actually released. So we're actually testing it right here. And we'll do a video as well as for review in the coming days. So that's that. And then I've got one here which I've taken it out from a system, and this one is the Cooler Master Liquid Master, or Master Liquid 240 ml with Phantom Gaming Edition. So again, this one was used in one of our builds, and I took it out so that we can test another AIO. So to give you an idea what AIO is all about, you have usually a water block like this, which houses the pump, and you can see at the bottom that I've got some paste on there. It's the copper block, and this obviously sits over your CPU, and then you have the usually most AIOs now have RGB logos and things like that with that. And then the better quality AIOs, you will find a nice thick sleeve tubing. You can see that right there. Okay, and that will then gives you a nice sturdy construction, and also just give you a really good quality feel to it. And then of course you have the radiator. This is a 240 millimeter radiator. Okay, and then to cool the whole thing, we have two fans. You can see there's two fans there, 100 millimeter fans. There's two of them to give you a 240 size there. And most of the fans now come with these two wires. Normally you just get the one for the power to spin the fan blades, but you also get another cable then which connects up to your RGB. So most fans now with RGB will have two wires, one to power the fan and the other one to do the RGB. Same with the pump water block. You have two cables, one for the pump and the other one's for your RGB. So this is a kind of simple what you'll get with an AIO. Okay, and I think with AIOs now, a lot of them do help with the cooling of the CPU. In fact, if you ask me, would I go for a heatsink or fan, I would probably skip that and actually go for an AIO. They're quite easy to mount, especially with nowadays the cases. You can actually mount them on the side or at the front of the chassis, and with the length of the sleeving, the tube, you can actually mount that vertically or curved horizontally and stuff like that. So yeah, I would recommend AIO, especially with the high-end processors these days. Okay, so that's probably that, and we'll do a quick video, have a look, and this is how I mounted the Aquafusion, the smaller one, into our system build, and see what you think. Okay, so enjoy the little video. Oh, this one, right. There you go. So this one, as you can see, I'm using the ITX motherboard. This is the MSI MPG, the Z390. I've installed the Intel 8th gen processor, XPG SSD, and this is the Viper DDR4 RAM. Next, and then I mount the Aquafusion. This is it, the 120 millimeter Aquafusion. This is the plate of the motherboard, or sorry, the chassis. And I had to mount the fan onto the plate. Okay. And then you can see then the fan, you noticed I already mount the fan onto the radiator, and then the plate then goes into the chassis. And you can see the long sleeve tubing, which then comes to the end, and you'll see the water block as well. So the mounting is quite simple, and especially if you have a decent sized case. There's not much to it. You just need to align the mount holes, the screw mounts and stuff like that. Here I've actually used the Thermaltake power supply, so that's installed. Show you there. And then once that's done, I mount the motherboard, and once the motherboard's mounted, then you put the water block onto it. There you go. You can see that the board is mounted onto the chassis. The hardest part is the mounting the CPU block. You need to align the screw mounts depending on the motherboard and the processor type. I find that the AMD Ryzen or AM4 socket type of processors, they're really easy to mount. You have just 2 mounting clips, whereas the Intel you need to mount all 4, and that's probably the hardest part. And but that's pretty much it. Yeah, the CPU kind of all-in-one cooler. That's how you actually mount it. So there you go. And you can see that from the video, finished item, you can see the fan, the water block there, right there, and with all the RGB effects. The sleeve tubing is you can mount it either onto the left or the right side of the CPU block, but in this case then I mounted it onto the left side, sorry, the right side, where you can actually see the logo of the water block. And if I'll show you in the next clip here, the video, you'll see how the tubing wraps around, and then you can see the fan at the back with the radiator. Some people say, oh, how do you actually do the airflow? It depends on how you want to do that. Normally for this type of chassis, it's just airflow going out, in other words pushing towards you. Whereas some cases you can mount it to the top or the bottom, and then you can actually kind of direct the flow of the air either upwards or downwards, depending on how you want to mount the radiator. So that's it. That's pretty much it. That's a simple kind of installation of the radiator and the all-in-one cooler on this system. And I have another one which I can show you where you have the 240mm installation. Yes, this is a DIY case. Yes, Derek. So that's pretty much it. AIO. I'll quickly show you again what AIO I was using there. This one right here. You can check out the full review on our website as well. This is a 120mm one radiator with the block, and it's a white version, quite nice to go with my white system. And then and I showed you earlier the 240mm all-in-one. Okay, it looks kind of like clumsy and bulky and stuff like that, but once you've actually mounted this on with the water block, the whole system just looks so nice, especially with the RGB. So AIO price range between I think $80 around there, $80 to like $100, and then you could go all the way up to like almost $300 depending on the size. The Cooler Master ones, I think that around about $120, $150. But yeah, I would go for Cooler Master, Thermaltake, and Enemax. The Lianli is being tested right now, and I will let you know how well that performs. But generally, AIO performs slightly better than air cooling. Yeah, and I would recommend using that for overclocking as well. So if you're not into like heavy overclocking, then AIO will work just as good. So that's AIO in a nutshell. If you have any comments about AIO, if you're not sure about AIO, send us your comments, and also email us about that as well. All right. Okay. See what else is that? Oh, we have 12. No, we have more. We have 15, 16, or 18 viewers. So hi, guys. Just say hi on the chat. Make sure you're here. All right. Let's get back into some of the topics that we have. So I mentioned earlier that we're gonna do some prize giveaway. So I'll pick all the prizes out, and then we'll do a live prize giveaway later. And then after that, we'll talk about some of the technology stuff, what's happening on the news and stuff like that. All right. So let's come back in a couple of minutes. Enjoy the break and the video, and we'll see you right after this. Sorry guys. Yeah, so that was the Beast Ripper. Hope you enjoyed the video. That was the build that we did a couple of years ago, and that is using, that was I'm using right now for streaming. The Beast Ripper, yeah. So hope you enjoyed the video. And let's get back to the rig builder. So we talk about rig builder, and rig builder is our system configurator, all thanks to Yao, who's the architect behind rig builder. Let's click over to the website and I'll show you what rig builder is all about. So let's click here. Right, you can see rig builder is on the top left hand corner, so click on that, and what will happen is we'll take you to the rig builder page, and you have a couple of criteria that you need to fill in. For example, category, you have workstation or gaming, so we'll select gaming as the category, and you can select a budget, so we'll select say 1600 for example, and then pick a processor, Intel or AMD, so we'll go with Intel. Graphics card, Nvidia or AMD, we'll go with say Nvidia, and all you need to do then is to hit the submit button, and this will then take you to or we'll grab the price from Amazon. Yes, so we'll go to Amazon, grab the prices, and we'll display on this page. So you can see it's already picked up the Intel Core i7 9700K based on the budget, and I think we'll leave it at that. If you don't want this processor, you can pick others. And the motherboard, if you notice, it's a Core i7 9700 9th gen, so it will compare and match the correct motherboard to go with the processor. For example, then the Z390. I have an MSI one here, we got Supermicro, we have different brands, so you can select the MSI one. So later on, if you don't like this brand, you can actually pick another. We'll go for graphics card. It's picked up the Zotac RTX, the 2060. Again, if you don't like that brand, you can pick another brand like MSI, for example. Then we'll move on to memory. It's already picked up Corsair. Maybe I want to select, say, Patriot, so select that instead. For SSDs, we have a couple of selections here. Got the Samsung, Western Digital, and so on. So we'll stay with Samsung. They're a pretty good brand. Power supply, go for a 750 or even an 850, for example. But here we selected a 750 from EVGA, for example, and then pick up a chassis or a case. So I can go for a Lian Li, for example. And all you need to do now is hit buy all. That will then take you to the Amazon page, and then you can see the price and also the availability. So if, for example, if this one here doesn't show you the MSI brand for the motherboard, you can pick another brand, and then once you've actually go back and picked another brand, you can actually continue. Then it will take you to the shopping cart page for checkout. So that's basically it, the rig builder. Now, of course, it's in beta stage, so there's a lot of tweaks and add-ons that we're planning to upgrade and develop. So if you have any feedback, comments, or any suggestions, send us the comments, leave a comment down below, send us an email as well, and give us your feedback. Alright, so that's rig builder for you. Alright, let's talk about some of the stuff that we have today. As you know, we've been busy with lots of content, reviews, and so on. Let's talk about the B550. So B550 is the newest chipset from AMD, and they released that a couple of weeks ago, and it's a very how can I put it, very good chipset. Basically, it almost compares very well, in fact, like the X570. And what AMD have really released was a chipset targeted for the mainstream or high-end mainstream kind of market, and we were wondering when they were going to do that, because the X570 was quite expensive in terms of just for the motherboard, and we wanted to know when they're going to be releasing a mainstream chipset, and now they have the B550, and the B550 offers a lot of the kind of features that you find on the X570, and I didn't really realize that, hey, they actually include PCIe 4 standard as well, so they support PCIe 4. So imagine that, now you have a mainstream motherboard, or a motherboard that's targeted at the mainstream, but now offer also PCIe 4 and other great features that you find with the AMD, and I was quite surprised. The performance wise, we've checked the review on our website, the Asrock B550 Taichi. It is really good. Compares very well with the X570, and the prices are a touch more than I expected for a mainstream board, but it's right up there. And I would actually, if you ask me, would I get an X570 or B550 based on price, features, and cost? The B550 is just as capable and is very nice. So that's B550 for you. Other things I've had on my mind is the cooling. I talked about the AIO cooling. The AIO cooling is all-in-one, and we've seen a lot more on the market. Like I said, Lianli is doing one now, and there's something that they should have done a while back, but the new one looks really nice, and we'll have a review and a video next week on that one as well. And AIO is, I think AIO is the way to go. The fan cooling has kind of had its days. It does, if you're building a system which is low profile, then you probably need a low profile fan, heatsink and fan. I'm still using, for example, the Noctua, the super tall, huge cooler for testing. But if you want to build a system, then an AIO is the way to go. I also have, for example, here, this is an old Cooler Master one. You can see how boring that is. I'll show you the Noctua one, which I use for testing. This is huge. Look at this. Look at this. But mind you, this has done me really good. I've actually used this for quite a while. But look at the size of the heatsink. And this one you can mount to fans on the left and the right, but you also have one in the center. It's a kind of twin tower heatsink and fan from Noctua. And I think these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 heat pipes. And it's huge. But yeah, and this one is quite sturdy, and also is compatible with all the latest processors. Yeah. So this is something I've been using, but you can see how kind of boring it is, right? Impressive in the size, but kind of boring in the looks, kind of thing. But this is where AIO comes in. The AIO, for example, it looks so good. And here is, for example, one of the ones I've shown you in the video. I'll show you now, right here. And as you can see, it looks so good. Look at that. You have the water block right here in the pump, right there, as you can see. And then the tubing wraps around here, the sleeve tubing that goes to the back, where you have the 120mm radiator with the 120mm fan there. This is the NMAX Aquafusion, and it's on a Intel Core i7 9700K. So this is the build that I've had for a couple of months now, and actually did the video you saw earlier. So yeah, that's why AIO looks so good. And if you ask me, I would recommend AIO anytime. They're not that expensive for what it is, and it just makes the system look so good. So that's that. Hey Alfred, Steve. Oh yes, I've actually sent your prizes out, and due to the pandemic, you're gonna have to wait for delivery. Yeah, postal service has been intermittent. Yeah, it's B550 Tai Chi review. Oh, you can't find it? It should be on our website, B550, on the Funky website, the B550 Tai Chi motherboard review. Let's have a look. Some of the comments here. Good day, buddy, Steve. Yeah, great. Keep the comments keep the comments coming. Keep the comments. All right, we're gonna do a prize giveaway. Yes, live one. First on the list is this one. It's a Steel Legend mouse mat from Asrock. Look at that. It's still sealed with the plastic. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm not gonna open it. Nope. I let you guys. I let the pleasure of opening a sealed mouse pad to you guys. Yeah. So this is a Steel Legend mouse pad. I'm sure it will look really nice. Let's see what it says here. Specifications. Specialized texture. Okay. Anti-slip rubber backing, and it's got water repellent surface. It's a Steel Legend mouse pad from Asrock. So if you guys want to win one of these, in the comments, hit I love Asrock. I love Asrock. Hit that now. Type that now in the comments. Okay, guys? And you gotta be in it to win it, right? So you watch our show, you get to win this. If you just type in the comments down below in the chat, I love Asrock. So if you type in Asrock, I love Asrock, you'll be able to be in a chance to win one of these. The Steel Legend mouse pad from Asrock with the specialized texture, anti-slip rubber backing, and the water repellent surface. So I'll let you guys a couple of minutes to let you guys to type in I love Asrock, and we'll pick a winner out of that. And right after that, we have another amazing prize. This is quite unique. Okay, how are we doing? Hi, Rich. T. Merrick, hi, welcome. Tony's back. Alfred, Mark, APS Twitch. Right. I hope Asrock loves me back. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. I'll make sure they will, okay? I'll make sure Asrock will love you back. If they love me, they love you. I'm sure. All right. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I will do this mousey scrolly thing, right? Okay, so here I can see the mouse scroll. You can't, but I can. So I'm gonna, whatever the mouse lands is the winner. Okay, so I'm gonna come to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, so Rich Hall, you are the winner. Rich Hall, you are the winner of the Steel Series mouse pad from Asrock, and yeah, it's still sealed. I haven't even opened it yet. Look, check that out. It'll probably look really good. Okay, so well done, Rich Hall. All you need to do is send me your shipping address and telephone number, and to media@funkykit.com. Okay, so if you can't send that to that email address, you can also send a private message via the Facebook page at funkykit. Okay, so send your shipping address and telephone number to media@funkykit.com, and we'll ship this out to you. Bear in mind there is shipping delays from postal services all around the world, so expect could be a month. So just let you know. So well done, Rich Hall, for winning this. All right, the next prize we're going to give away, this is quite interesting, quite unique actually, and there's this. Yes, you can get one of these. It's a nice soft cuddly toy with a iGame logo. Okay, all right, so we all know who iGame is, what they should do. I think they're a sub brand of Colorful. So but anyway, I'm not gonna say I love iGame. So you're gonna do is I love Funky Kit. Yes, type in I love Funky Kit, and you'll be in for a chance to win one of these. Yes, it's one of these cuddly toys. Okay, so go ahead, type in the chat I love Funky Kit. I know you do. You do, right? If you're one of those guys that watch our show every week and also visit our website for more reviews, news, and hot tips, then you should love Funky Kit, right? You can also, of course, watch all our videos on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Yes, Alfred, you do love Funky Kit. And Jarek, I know you do. I love Funky Kit, and you'll be able to win one of these. Or chance to win one of these. Okay. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. Oh, by the way, last week I mentioned about if you have any topics or any subjects that you want to talk or want us to talk about, then just send us an email or leave a comment down below. We'll try and cover as much as we can. And as I said, every week we're trying to get a guest on our show. So a couple of weeks ago we had Tobias from Mountain.gg, and they specialize in the gaming keyboards, the Everest gaming keyboard. You can actually check out the previous show on our website. And if you have interest, then just go to Mountain.gg. And the week previous to that, we had Aquila, the team from Aquila. They specialize in the VPN or virtual extended network. You can also check that out as well. So we'll try and get a new guest on every week. If we don't, then we just talk about some of the tech stuff, and we'll try and get my brother on board as well. We'll talk about some of the stuff that he's been up to. He's like the guru. The whole site is developed and configured and set up by him. He's the network / server guru. So yes, I love HunkyKit. Yeah, that's right. Tony, Mark, Jarek. Any more takers? I know you do. You love HunkyKit because you want to win one of these. Yeah. It's a cuddly toy. I like this. It's like a mascot, right? All right. Okay, so we'll do the same thing again. We're gonna use this scrolly mouse up and down, and wherever the mouse lands, you're the winner. Right. Okay, so I'll count to 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. Fred Sant, you are the winner. Fred. Yay. You are the winner of the iGame little mascot doll kind of cuddly toy thing. Very nice. It's very nice and soft. I like it. Okay, well, you are the winner. So congratulations, Fred Sant. Send us your shipping address and telephone number to media@funkykit.com, and we'll ship out one of these out to you. And of course, remember, expect some delay because of the pandemic. Postal services are a bit weird lately. All right, okay, so let's talk about some of the prize giveaways on our website. So let's click on to our site. And remember I told you about the prize giveaways. Yes, this one here. So let me click on the website right here. Okay, so now you have this one. This is the Asrock B365 Pro 4 motherboard. We're giving 2 of these away. Okay, so I'm going to do a kind of again one of these live prize giveaways. I'm going to click onto the Give Lab. You guys won't see this because it's an admin page. Let me just get that out of the way. Yeah, so Give Lab. I will put that in. Log into Give Lab, and then pick a random winner from Give Lab. That's right. So you'll be in a chance to win one of these. This is the micro ATX version, the version that we're giving away, courtesy of Asrock. So thanks Asrock for that. Is the full ATX size motherboard, and that's the Asrock B365 Pro 4 motherboard. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do a live pick from Give Lab. Again, you guys won't see this because of course I'm logging in, and I can't give my login away. All right. This one is, we have 2 winners. So let's have a look. All right. It says you pick a winner. I'm going to pick a winner. Okay. Just give me a sec. Going through all the entries. This incidentally is a pretty decent motherboard. It's suitable for the 9th gen processors. Okay, And yeah, sorry for the pauses. I'm just going through the GiveLab login, and I'm just gonna be picking one of the winners through their website, their login. Give me a sec. Okay, so first one is the lucky winner is, oh, if I can get it. Sorry. All right. I'm just going through the login pages, and we have. All right. So this one is a congratulations to Rick DeItino. DeItino. Let me just type that in the chat. So congrats. This is the first one. So if you are Rick, send us your email address, sorry, your shipping address, and also your telephone number to media@funkykit.com. Okay, so we'll actually announce that on our website as well. So this is the first winner. Well done to Rick. Again, you have 7 days to claim your prize. Okay, so if you don't claim your prize, unfortunately, within 7 days, we will put it back into the. We will relist the prize giveaway. Okay, so Rick, you have 7 days to claim your prize. Okay, so the next one. Give me a second. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pick another winner. Blake T, you are the winner. Blake T. Congrats, Blake T. So Rick and Blake, send us your shipping address and telephone number to media@funkykit.com, and you are the winners of the Asrock B365 Pro 4 motherboard. So congrats, well done. Yeah, well done. And I think I've just actually to give you, because I actually logged into the GiveLab, and I had to pick the winner. And if I refresh the page right now, you should see the winner on the page. Let me just get that out for you. Okay, so this is the Asrock prize giveaway. As you can see, we just randomly picked up the winner from GiveLab, and then you can see Rick and also T Blake. You are the winner. You get one motherboard each, not two. One each, okay? And that's the Asrock B365 Pro 4 motherboard supporting Intel processors. So well done. Remember, Rick and Blake, remember to send me your shipping address, telephone number to media@funkykit.com, okay? And we'll have Asrock send those prizes out to you. Oh yeah, of course, you have 7 days to claim your prize. If you don't, then after 7 days, it will get relisted. So make sure you do, because if you don't claim your prize, we had a show a couple of weeks ago, or 3 or 4 weeks ago, where one of the winners didn't claim your prize, and we had to relist it and do another live prize giveaway. So make sure you do, okay? So that is all for the prize giveaways. So well done to Rick and Blake for winning the Asrock B365 Pro 4 motherboard, and also congrats to Fred for winning the iGame mascot doll, kind of cuddly toy thing, and also the mouse mat. Yes, make sure you send the shipping address to me. Rich Hall, yeah, Rich Hall, you are the winner for that. All right. Okay, so we'll call it a day, and we'll wrap it up with some of the up and coming reviews from Funky Kit. Just give you an idea what we have in store. And let me just click on to the page. You guys won't see this, but we have a couple of things lined up for you guys. When you click on to the posts, yeah, pages, posts. Here you go. Posts. All right, so lined up for next week, we have some RAM review. Okay, so RAM, we have the what you call it, the Antec. Is it Antec? Yes, Antec Katana RAM. So Antec are known for making cases and power supplies, but they've also entered into the RAM memory market as well. So these are the first ones I've seen. I think there may be a few other reviews around, but this one's the first one we've actually seen is the Antec Katana memory. So watch out for the review on that one coming next week. We also have a review of the Thermaltake ring quad fans, and these fans are amazing, right? So of course you see those RGB fans, ring type. You got Thermaltake ones with the quad ring, so you have like 4 layers or 4 rings within that fan. And with the Thermaltake Neon Maker, you can actually program those fans, those rings, to do whatever you want, and it's an amazing type of ecosystem. You check it out. But the fans are not cheap. That's the thing, and incidentally so, because of course you have the Neon Maker software to go with the fans, and you have 4 type of rings within the fan as well. So they come in a pack of 3. Prices range between, yes, up to $150 to $160. Yes, for a pack of ring fans from Thermaltake, but these are the high-end ones. Okay, so watch out for a review on that next week. We'll also have a review from Bart, and that is the Patriot Viper Steel memory, and that's a 64 gig kit. So with lots of high-end kind of systems now, especially with memory-hungry applications such as Chrome. And you do your video editing, your streaming, your gaming, and I think nowadays 32 meg is kind of an okay starting point. 16 gig is a bare minimum. 32 gig is a kind of a good kind of starting point with the memory. But nowadays a lot of people are now going for the 64 gig kits. Some people go with like 4 gigs. Sorry, 4 16 gigs. Then there's 2 sticks. People then go for the 2 sticks of 32. So you can check out the full review of the Patriot Viper Steel memory. That's also next week. So I have 3 reviews coming out next week. We have the Katana memory from Antec. We have the Thermaltake ring quad fans, and we also have the Patriot Viper Steel memory. And I'll try and pump out another review with the well, I'll do another video and review on the Lian Li. That's meant to be coming out end of July, and there may be an NDA on that too, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, you already seen the box, but I'll do some more photos. So that's it for this this week, and also make sure you visit our website for more reviews and hot tips, news, and so on our website. Okay, let's quickly go through the chat, see what's happening with the chat. Oh, mod of the week. Ah, yes, almost forgot about that. Yes, Jarek. Yes, mod of the week. Yes, I have it. You trust me, I have it. Check this out. Mod of the week. Let me get that out for you. Okay, so enjoy this mod of the week, or mods of the week, because we've actually selected some of these from our Facebook page, and this is the Facebook group, I should say. It's the Extreme PCM Modding group, so go and check it out, become a member, and also post any of the mods that you have and or your friends' mods or anything like that. Or you can go there to check out some of the ideas that people being, building their mods. So enjoy this. I'll make some comments as well. So have a look at this. Oh, this is the old one. Let me grab the other one. Let me just give me a second. Mod of the week. Yeah. This is the one that I showed you last week, but we have a different one. Let me grab that slideshow quickly. Give me a second. Yeah. I don't have it. I thought I had it. No, this is the old mod of the week. Yeah, this is the old mod of the week. Let me quickly. You watched the previous last week's mod of the week, and I'll quickly upload the. Look at that live upload of the mod of the week. All right. You guys can comment on this. It looks really nice. Some of the mods that we had on last week. What do you think, guys? Desk PC. We're gonna do some live slideshows of the mods. That's right, live. I do like this one. This one has all the RGB. All right. Okay, so we'll switch over to the new mods of the week, which I've kind of compiled from this week. Very interesting, and some of the mods out there are amazing. Really good. Let me just grab that now for you. All right, okay, here we go. Wow, look at this one. It's amazing. Do you think? It's got this kind of metallic, slight bronze, copper feel to it. Drink me, yeah. Yeah, this is the mod of the week for this week. Look at that. Okay, we have a couple of mods as well lined up, so you can check that out. Look at the artwork on this. Amazing. The tubing, the wiring, and the water block as well. Look at that. I really like this one. It's got the XSPC kind of GPU block on there. I do like the copper kind of piping. Oh, look at this one. This one has a lot of RGB. I like this one. It has very nice fans. It's got the power cables with the RGB, and I think there's a short video as well showing, there you go, all the action. Amazing, right? It's just nuts. Yeah. Look at that. This one I do like this one. This one has all the purple theme to it. Clear liquid, clear coolant, and it has this very nice water block, GPU block on there, bits power. Dominator RAM, Corsair, of course. This one, based on the yellow and white theme we had last week. This one is another one. This one has the dual GeForce RTX in SLI. This is and it uses the X-Wing. It's the X-Wing kind of memory from Team Group. Very nice. Has all the yellow theme to it. Steampunk, yeah. Yeah. Steampunk. Yeah, I quite like this one. It's nice and clean as well. yellow and white theme. Asus Hero motherboard. All right, then moving on. We're gonna see another one which is quite good. I quite like the next one too. Yeah, this one. This one has a distro plate with the power, the pump towards the end, and it's got the G-Skill RAM. I like that. Gold fittings from Bits Power, and LCS cooling solutions from, very nice. Look at the gold fittings on these, amazing. And I like the bends on the tubing as well. I think we'll go back now to this. Oh, look at that! I'm in love with this one. Did someone say it was a steampunk? Yeah. So those are the mods of the week. So we had several on display. Just amazing. You guys, if you have any mods that you want to show us, and it'll be on display on our show, send us over the pics, and obviously you can also post it on our Extreme PCM modding. Okay, so this one does a special mention. I'll give this 9 out of 10. It just looks so good. Steampunk. All right, so those are the mods of the week. Hope you enjoyed that, and as I said, we'll wrap it up with the reviews that we're going to have next week, including the Katana RAM from Antec, and also the Ring Quad fan from Thermaltake, and finally the Patriot Viper Steel memory from Bart. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video, and of course make sure you visit our website for more news, reviews, and hot tips. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all the social media platforms, including Twitch, Twitter, and of course YouTube and Facebook, and then of course join our Extreme PCM modding group on Facebook. So congrats to all the winners, Rich Hall, yes, Fred Sand, Blake T, and Rico or Rick. Hope you enjoy those prizes. We'll ship them out as soon as we can, and of course we'll be back next week with more news, more reviews, more hot topics, and of course great prize giveaways. So hope you enjoyed this video and also the show, and we'll see you next week. See ya.